Alright, this is the last qualifier match for these two teams, Developmental Unibeam Inducer and MRSL Cushions. DUI and EFC both have a record of 3-2. This will be their tiebreaker going into playoffs for which team gets second and which team gets third. I just killed a fly. Alright, instantly Hella getting banned by EFC, with Rocket being insta-banned for Unibeam. And Star-Lord gets protected by DUI. Alright. Reed has been protected for Just Steven by EFC. A very typical play here from them. And we see as Bucky gets banned by EFC. Root being banned by DUI. Their next protect is going to be Ultron. Alright, their last protect is Penny Parker. And Iron Man is the last ban coming out from EFC, avoiding the Ultron Iron Man team up. And Cloak and Dagger is the last ban for DUI, looking to just avoid Cloak and Dagger, who has become a very strong character in recent times. Developmental Unibeam Inducer just looking to pull out a comfort pick for them, presumably. Super Womp Womp trolling by getting on the Jeff, but actually it is a triple res. Oh my god, guys. I know what they roll out on. It's the triple res comp with Super Womp Womp as the only DPS being Star-Lord. We have Tarun on the Mantis, Argus, who is going to be on what is it called? Adam Warlock, and Fantasy is going to be on Ultron. Blue Dragonflood on the Magneto and Zero on the Emma Frost, swapping who is on what tank. In previous weeks, Zero was on the Magneto and Blue was on the Emma Frost, but it seems they have decided to swap it up here. For EFC, Swift Panda is going to be on the Punisher, with Zoma on the Emma Frost, Silver on the Penny Parker, Crane on the Luna Snow, Anti-SPK on the Ultron, and Just Steven on the Reed Richards. Argus is still coming back to point, finally making it 2 point after 30 seconds. And we see that Zero got very low, but was able to survive. Looking at what Super Womp Womp is doing here, he is getting bubbled by Blue Dragon Flood, looking to take down Zoma here. And Tarun has taken down Zoma. With the numbers advantage, EFC or DUI are looking to push forward on EFC here. And Swift Panda goes down shortly after. Alright, we see as Rune is able to protect Blue here. DUI holding this very well, already having taken a minute and a half off of EFC with this initial spawn hold. Both Ultron ults come out at the exact same time, along with both healing support ults from both teams. All support ults coming out at once in one fight. Zero unfortunately getting kicked around, very glitchy there. Zoma does take down Zero, and even with the Soul Bond, DUI are struggling here because they have lost one. Blue is about to attempt to touch point here, even at mostly full health. And he explodes almost fucking instantly. This guy sucks ass. EFC, now having taken point, are looking to just push forward here. Anti-SPK dueling Fantasy out of the sky. Fantasy able to get away, but on very low HP. Anti-SPK looking to blow open the wall. Super Womp Womp is going up, but unfortunately is forced away almost instantly. Blue gets grabbed by Zoma, kicked back towards his team. Super Womp Womp has gone high. Ultron ult coming out here from Fantasy. Penny Nest does get finished off here. And Argus is looking to deal damage to Just Steven, taking him down. And Ultron ult has come out. Zero able to grab multiple players here with the Emma Frost ult, and Unibeam have cleaned up yet again. Alright, Just Steven and Silver have taken down multiple on the enemy team along with Zoma. This is a Born Again coming out from Argus, looking to heal his team up. Blue goes down anyways. Zero very low on point. And Ultron ult is coming out from Fantasy here. Anti-SPK's own Ultron ult coming out. The squishies on the side of DUI were able to stabilize a bit here. Able to get the touch and avoid EFC going into the final parts of the map. Super Womp Womp does take down Silver, Tarun and Super Womp Womp taking down Just Steven, and Zoma is asleep and killed. This is DUI able to protect the final part of the map for themselves. Here we see Swift Panda with the, what's it called? Swift Panda was able to take down Argus with the Storm ult, but Tarun and Blue Dragonfoot stayed alive. Blue taking down Swift Panda, making it even in numbers. Super Womp Womp here, looking to do lots of damage. Fantasy able to take down Silver. Alright. Alright, the portal did come out from Silver, but unfortunately it was not close enough for anyone to jump through and touch. And with that, DUI have held at the end of second point, mirroring what happened in the first round of Blue Dragon Flood's Overwatch team the same week as this game. EFC are looking to do a possible triple tank here. With, so DUI have locked in the same team as before, but Swift Panda has swapped over to the Hulk, just Steven off the read and onto the Namor, being the solo DPS for their team. Zoma and Silver still on Emma and Penny. Anti-SPK getting off the Ultron onto the Luna, and Crane onto the Loki. A very strong team comp here. Both teams are strong for different reasons. EFC is playing a very strong, more bunkery comp going against DUI, and DUI are playing a very run them over with their almost infinite lives here. Alright, Fantasy is doing a lot of poke here, trying to avoid getting shot by Just Steven. Super Womp Womp is on the side here. It's very, very slow starting this. And Fantasy takes down the Namor turret. Shadow taking down yet another. And we see as both Emmas are in this side room here boxing each other. We see Zoma about to shoot at blue. Soulbond does come out from DUI, soul bonding at least two of their players. And Fantasy uses the ult, de-hulking them. And Crane Dog has copied Luna, looking to use Luna ult already. Alright, this is Mantis ult coming out. The problem that DUI are going to run into here is that the support ults last so long on the side of EFC. There's 24 seconds of continuous healing, and with only a few... Alright, anti-SPK was able to go down there, so DUI should be able to push forward. But they are going to run into the issue of there's just so much health and so much healing that needs to be cut through. At least they're running a very damage-oriented comp. So they should be able to mitigate this, but it is going to be hard. With 2 minutes taken off the clock, DUI have captured first point. But EFC could very easily just stall this out for the amount of resources they have into healing and tankiness. Fantasy shooting the Loki clones, trying to avoid having any up. Super Womp Womp shooting the Penny Nest. Now that the nest is gone, he's going to look towards these supports here. But he pushes out when he sees people turning to him. Very smart here. Fantasy has Ultron ult yet again. Will we see it being used here? Hulk ult comes out from Swift Panda onto the tanks here, but he gets melted almost immediately. And Tarun is looking to finish off Swift Panda, pushing forward with his team here. DUI now trying to make the most of their lead. And Fantasy has killed Silver. So Maloma going down, and DUI are able to just cleanly push forward here. With 3 minutes left on the clock, they are in last fight territory. If DUI are able to win any more fights, it is just going to be over. Almost no damage coming out from Just Steven's ult here, unfortunately. And the Ultron ult comes out along with the Penny Parker ult. We see a Swift Panda has jumped into the backline yet again. And Argus has taken down Swift Panda, Just Steven taking down Zero. Argus now using this time to revive the tank that they lost. And Developmental, Unibeam, Inducer are trying to stabilize and push forward here with their numbers advantage. Zero looking to take down Zomaloma a bit here. The Swift Panda has swapped to, what is it called? Strange, but he has pushed way too far forward here. And Tarun comes out with the ult. Blue has swapped to... or Blue has used his ult and completely fucking misses. This guy is so bad at the video game. He's completely carried by his team. Super Womp Womp has ulted now, taking down 3. Make that 4 with the help of Tarun. And with Swift Panda the only one left alive, this is going to be a quick cleanup. And with that, Argus takes down anti-SVK before he can get the touch, and that is DUI taking the first map against EFC. See you all on map 2. For our second match, EFC will be taking us to Royal Palace, making DUI very uncomfortable as they do hate this map with a burning passion. The entire team looking to pick Jeff the Land Shark out of Trollge. Fucking hate these guys. EFC looking to ban Star-Lord immediately, wanting to avoid the res comp from happening yet again. And the Rocket gets insta-banned yet again by DUI. They really do not want the Rocket coming out here. Hella getting protected, being a double-edged sword that if you don't play against the Star-Lord, you must play against the Hela. Super Womp Womp really just making it known that he is looking to crush this game together. Alright, Just Stevens' read has been protected yet again. Alright, the Bucky has been banned by EFC, avoiding Tarun playing that character. Brute has been banned by DUI again, and they will be protecting, presumably, Iron Man here. They're protecting the Wolverine, potentially making EFC think twice about the characters they wish to play. With this, EFC will be protecting Jeff the Land Shark. The last ban on the side of EFC is going to be Ultron, not allowing for Ultron to be played yet again. And Storm gets banned almost immediately by DUI. They really hate Jeff NATO.
Pick judging.
Alright. Blue is on the Magneto again. Zero is on the Emma Frost again. Fantasy has swapped over to the Invisible Woman. Argus looking to play Landshark. Jesus Christ. Shadow's on the Hela, and we are waiting for Tarun to pick a character, but if I am not mistaken, yes, it is Squirrel Girl. See some very good Squirrel Girl gameplay here, possibly. I'm not sure. The character kind of sucks. Hela now coming out from Panda, anti-SPK, playing Sue, just even still in the read. Zomaloma on the Venom. Silver now on the Emma Frost instead of the Penny Parker. And Crane Dog is on the Jeff the Landshark. Arius is actually going to walk out on Jeff the Landshark, much to the dismay of Blue Dragon Flood, who does not like certain support characters in both games, specifically hating Jeff in this one. Zoma dives in and almost immediately gets shredded by DUI. And we see as Tarun is looking to shoot up here at the high ground, rooting Crane Dog and taking down one. Zero pushing very aggressively into the tanks here with the support of his supports. Blue has taken down anti-SPK off screen. And Argus is staying alive very well in the backline of DUI. Zero has taken down Zomaloma, or Super Womp Womp has actually. And EFC have been unable to push forward here with the pressure from DUI. Zoma has swapped off of the Venom onto the Magneto, now mirroring the Mag Emma that DUI are so comfortable on. With the Scroll Stampede coming out, so Panda goes down almost immediately to it. And it is going to continue bouncing between the team. Also picking off anti-SPK. Silver going down to Tarun. Tarun really just looking forward and holding left click, but hey, that's what this character does. Alright, Tarun also taking down Zomaloma. A 4K, and Argus has just taken Crane Dog and Panda for a ride, completely killing them with 66% on the clock for DUI. Alright, this is Cloak and Dagger ult coming from Crane Dog. Unfortunately, Blue misses his ult yet again, this guy being a complete fucking fraud on the Magneto. And Zero has gone down to just Steven. Super Womp Womp killing Silver, so it is equal 5-5. This is hella ult coming out from Super Womp Womp, looking to just break terrain here because he has unfortunately done it in a bad spot. But no one from EFC was able to touch the point, allowing for DUI to take the throne room very easily. Now heading to Odin's Archive, the least favorite map of the entirety of DUI. Completely hating Odin's Archive. Almost potentially liking Warrior Falls more. It is the only point that I personally believe could be worse than this map point right here. There are no swaps on the side of DUI. And on the side of EFC, we see Zomaloma is actually going to swap to the Moon Knight, leaving Silver as solo tank on Emma Frost. Okay, Swift Panda has swapped to Magneto to allow for the Mag Emma to exist still on EFC.
capture the mission area. Got it?
Queen, mother, perfection. I answer to all three.
Alright, going into the second point, we will have Su ult and Emma ult from DUI, along with Su ult, Reed ult, and Emma ult from EFC. EFC having the ult advantage, but will we see them use it well enough? Alright. Super Womp did take down Zomaloma, and Emma Frost ult does come out, forcing the Su ult out from DUI. However, the Su ult from anti-SBK is forced out without the Emma ult from DUI. Zero now still having the ult advantage with just Steven's ult. Yep. Squirrel Girl ult did come out almost immediately onto EFC. Unfortunately, Tarun does go down to just Steven, but DUI now has the ult advantage going into these next fights. Crane Dog was able to actually, Crane Dog did not eat anyone, and we see as Argus looks to eat Zomaloma, and is going to be spitting him off the map here. However, Zomaloma was able to survive somehow, but Fantasy was able to finish him off. Blue now pushing forward, getting his ult. Both tank ults available on the side of DUI, with only Magneto ult on the side of EFC. Not sure what the Magneto ult is going to be used on per team. Presumably, Invis ult is where Blue will respond, and Hella ult is where Swipanda will respond. But Swipanda is just using it very aggressively here. Not entirely a use of it that I am happy with, but Blue was able to go down. However, half of EFC has gone down, and with the Emma Frost ult and Su ult, it is just Jover here for this fight. DUI still stabilizing on point. Blue is going to be walking his slow ass back to the point. And Tarun is just pushing very aggressively here. Not entirely a fan of it, but, you know, it is what it is. Swift Panda is now onto the thing here. And we see his Moon Knight ult does come out. Tarun using... Oh, okay, both DPS ults coming out from DUI here. Blue's ult coming out and killing anti-SBK. Able to completely end the one defensive ult that EFC has. And Crane Dog gets a nice eat here, spitting off Tarun and Zero. Shadow able to take down Swift Panda here. And the fight is even right now. Blue on point, looking to shoot at just Steven here, who has gone down, unfortunately. DUI have not gone down yet, and the fight is still even. Zoma has swapped to the Penny, and Silver is on Black Widow. And we see as Super Womp has taken down Silver, Tarun taking down Crane Dog, Super Womp taking down anti-SBK. It is just tanks left available, and it is just Steven left available for the side of EFC. If they can take him down, DUI will just be killing him very easily here and taking the point. DUI have killed him and taken Royal Palace in just 2 points. DUI have taken this set, breaking the tiebreaker, securing second place for themselves, but they will be going for the third map win. We will see the next map shortly. For the final map here, we have Developmental Unibeam Inducer picking to defend first, as EFC has taken them to Midtown here. Alright, Blue Dragon Flood looking to insta-lock the Magneto yet again. A very strong tank that is just not being used particularly enough in this tournament as it seems. I'm getting a fucking phone call that picks up on my mic. I will kill someone. Alright. The first ban from the side of EFC was Hella. The first ban on the side of DUI was Rocket again, protecting the Bucky for Tarun this game. Unplug that phone, I swear to God. Alright, Reed has been protected by EFC yet again for Just Steven. And the Star-Lord has been banned, not allowing Super Womp to play one of the characters he wants here. There we have Groot being banned by DUI. Will they protect the Wanda here for Shadow, or will it be a ban onto Shadowbow? And the Luna Snow has been protected by DUI. What is EFC looking to protect here? EFC is protecting Jeff Landshark. The last ban on the side of EFC is going to be one more player. Wanda. Target banning all of the characters from DUI. And Storm is going to be banned yet again by DUI. Or target banning not the characters on DUI, but of Shadowbow specifically. Shadowbow picking the Iron Fist. Alright. See, going into this, that DUI is going to be running the res comp without Star-Lord available, so their healing is going to be Argus on Adam Warlock and Shadow, or Shadow on Mantis. I don't feel particularly secure in the healing output of this backline, but it could work. Tarun on the Bucky here. His signature hero. Fantasy on the Wolverine, pulling out one of the DPS that he is able to play. And we have Zero on the Emma again, Blue on the Magneto. For the side of EFC, we have Swift Panda on the Emma again, Silver on her signature, Penny Parker, Zomaloma on the Hawkeye, Anti-SPK on the Cloak and Dagger, Just Steven on the Wolverine, already getting his passive bursted down, Zoma killing Super Womp Womp, and Crane Dog is on the Jeff the Landshark. Excuse me. Here we have Tarun shooting down main. Blue did get taken by Just Steven on the Wolverine. Blue actually going down to Just Steven there. And Fantasy is looking to put some pressure onto the tanks here. Unfortunately not getting any of them. Mantis ult already coming out from DUI. Tarun taking down Swift Panda. Tarun looking to hopefully take down Zoma there. Unfortunately not able to get the again because he goes down just a little too late. Both tanks still coming back from the side of DUI. Blue finally making it back. And EFC are looking to keep up the pressure here and avoid being spawn held. Alright, Zero is back now. Just Fantasy is coming back from spawn here, so they are down to 1 DPS. Alright. Just Steven has killed Tarun, and this is the Hawkeye ult coming out from Zomaloma. It's looking like he isn't going to take down anyone here. Correct that. Shadowbow has gone down here, as has Blue. Both going down, unfortunately, before Argus was able to revive them. And DUI is looking to be completely clean sweeped here in the first 2 minutes of first point. And we are just going to see as DUI is unable to recontest here. EFC taking the first point with 4 minutes still on the clock for them. Alright, so Panda going in, missing the grab onto Blue Dragon Flood that he was trying to get. And this is Berserker Rage coming out from Fantasy. He is unfortunately going to go down. Silver's ult going to run out here shortly. The Penny ult now almost being over. There it is. Penny ult has ended. Blue unfortunately missing the kill onto Crane Dog, and his ult has been wasted. And we see as anti-SPK gets grabbed by Zero, unfortunately not getting kicked away in time. Fantasy now on the Punisher. Alright. Crane Dog's ult now coming out, grabbing the Punisher. And Crane Dog will be taking Fantasy off to a land unknown. However, Fantasy does survive as Crane Dog shot him upwards. However, second point has been taken by EFC. 4 minutes, 30 seconds still on the clock for them. DUI not able to stop them from just pushing through almost uncontested. Shadow unfortunately going down there. Zomaloma popping another Hawkeye ult. Unfortunately, it is just getting kited out very well. However, Fantasy did go down. And Zoma has killed Argus. Alright. Fantasy has taken down Just Steven.
We are undefeatable.
See Argus taking down Zomaloma. Shadow pushing forward with the Mantis ult. And Tarun is looking to get another again. Unfortunately, he does not get it, but he was able to take down a lot with it. Fantasy now on the Iron Man instead of the Wolverine. Now having maximum pulse. And Shadowbow has taken down anti-SPK. Fantasy looking to kill Swift Panda. Shadow taking down 2 on a flank. Now looking to take down Just Steven as well. Oh my god. Alright, we see Blue standing in main. Zero taking a slight off angle, but going back to main here. And that is ult coming out from Panda. This is Maximum Pulse coming out, taking down Zomaloma. And Argus is using his ult to survive here, or let the tanks survive here. Crane Dog has taken down, or taken Zero, but goes down. Blue getting grabbed by Just Steven, but not dying. And we see as DUI are able to contest with the cart just around the corner from the end. And there is 1 minute or 2 minutes still available for EFC. But they will have to regroup here. First round is almost up here for the side of DUI. And they grab the enemies here. Tarun has used ult, but unfortunately is just going to get kicked away. Able to be saved by his team, presumably. Nope, unfortunately going down. Fantasy also going down. And TSPK did use an ult, and Shadow is just going into their spawn. What is he doing? With just the tanks left alive, they have to push backwards here to try and survive. Unfortunately, Zero is going to go down, and Blue is back towards spawn. We see Fantasy on a flank. Fantasy on a flank here, looking to hopefully get a maximum pulse. Actually going back out. Ultron has taken down Swift Panda. One tank down for EFC. And Blue is going to be the one contesting point here as they've reached the end. Blue getting kicked off just a little bit. Zero is looking to take down Silver here. And Shadowbow's ult comes out. He's being chased around by mines. Mantis, the only source of healing DUI has available at the current moment. DUI are holding this very well. It is overtime now, so EFC will not have... Alright, anti-SPK's ult does come out, so does Zomaloma's. Zomaloma taking down Fantasy and Argus. And Blue using his ult. Unfortunately, it gets destroyed or it misses. I'm not sure, but the same thing happens regardless. And Blue has gone down. DUI are completely done with this defense. EFC able to full cap with 0 seconds on the clock. Now DUI, if they want to win this, are going to have to go all the way through and avoid being taken down by EFC. Alright, the defense that EFC is opting for is the same team they just had on attack. And the attacking team DUI is opting for is the same team they had at the end of their defense. Really, there is no differences from what is being played here. And I don't know if EFC are going to attempt to change this at all.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Getting this robot to avenge his
Alright, Blue and Zero pushing out very aggressively here. Silver having set up her nest in this side room here. Very strong place for the nest to be. And Fantasy is using Overdrive already. And we see as Blue is trying to get the nest before pushing forward here. He possibly is going to get grabbed. Silver did get grabbed by Zero here. Unfortunately not dying, and EFC is able to stabilize without their nest. Ultron ult comes out from Argus. Anti-SPK's ult already coming out. We see Super Womp Womp off the... what's it called? Mantis and onto the Luna Snow, looking to hopefully have some more secure healing here. Alright, Just Steven has taken down Zero, and it is looking like DUI are going to have to regroup here. Blue pushing very aggressively, getting ult charge for his supports, but it is going to be very risky here. Blue gets grabbed, but the Luna Snow ult comes out from Super Womp Womp here. He gets grabbed by Swift Panda. Swift Panda now completely isolated and dying. Tarun has gotten again off, and he is going to get it again. Blue missing. He goes forward, unfortunately. Tarun unfortunately missing the kill onto Brain Dog. I'm gonna unplug that fucking phone. Give me 1 second. With my phone unplugged and now on the kitchen table, I am able to continue this cast. Tarun was able to go forward with Blue Dragon Club. They have taken all of the space all the way up to the first checkpoint here. And ult comes out from Fantasy. Unfortunately, it gets blocked by Swift Panda. Just Steven's ult also coming out, but he gets grabbed. Argus's ult coming out now, looking to shoot at Crane Dog, hopefully save his team, which has been captured by the ult from Cloak and Dagger. Blue looking to stabilize on the point. Unfortunately, him and Tarun are going to be going down, and DUI will need to save their ults, or save themselves here if they want to win this. Blue now onto the Doctor Strange. Seeming to hesitate here on what they want to do. Alright, Emma Frost ult does come out from 0. Tarun's ult coming out yet again. We see as the shark does not go down, but Fantasy has killed 4. That is 5 with the help of Tarun, and Crane Dog was looking to get out. Fantasy did see the circle from Crane Dog, but unfortunately was not able to find him when he went pushed forward. However, this is point captured by DUI. They have 2 minutes 45 seconds left on the clock, and Crane Dog has gone down to Shadow Bow. Argus killing Silver. And we see as for DUI, 0 has swapped over to Hulk, and Blue has taken the Emma Frost. Alright, Just Steven being taken down by the Lord Emma Frost. And we see as Ultranult comes out from Argus. Shadow still holding point here. Fantasy looking to stay on the side. Possibly get heals. There it is. And Shadowbow's ult comes out here to protect DUI. Fantasy has regrouped with his team. And this is ult coming out from Silver. Blue's... Ooh! Yeah, Blue has pushed forward here to hopefully get kills while his team regroups. He has kicked Just Steven. He is looking for heals here. And unfortunately, he still goes down. 0 not on... not in his ult yet. And we see as Shadow takes down Zomaloma, who did have the ult. Alright. Shadow has taken down Crane Dog. And we see as Just Steven has low HP here. Anti-SPK going down to Fantasy. And we see Just Steven going forward. He does hit everyone here, and Blue is popping the Emma Frost ult. Silver has gone down to Fantasy. We see his Fantasy goes onto the back line, picking off anti-SPK as well. A nice flank from Fantasy here, and Argus has taken down Zomaloma. Alright, Tarun has started the again chain, looking to take down Just Steven here to get the again. Unfortunately, it is just pushed forward, but there is 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock for Developmental Unibeam Inducer, looking to clean this out on Emma Frost's cushions. making it a round 3 and 4 scenario. Shadow is still pushing cart here. And DUI has it backed up, so that they should be able to be seen here by Shadow, who is still on cart. Fantasy just in the air, popping maximum pulse, and killing Zomaloma and Swift Panda. With this, DUI are going to be pushing forward. Argus ult coming out, Zero ult coming out. We see as the ult from Silver does get cancelled by Zero's Hulk ult. And with that, DUI is rounding the last corner here, and we will be seeing one more fight before the end. Zero is very far in, but Shadowbow's ult has come out. This is also anti-SPK's ult. Silver taking down Blue Dragon Flood. And it's looking like a successful hold from EFC here. Fortunately going down. Argus is coming up on Ultron ult because Ultron ult charges so damn fast. Blue has swapped to use the portal and has portaled onto the high ground with Tarun beside him. Tarun looking to almost get ult here. They are playing slow here on the cart. Alright, Crane Dog has missed. And Ultron ult does come out, looking to hopefully kill Tarun here. Or not Tarun, Crane. Unfortunately, does not go down. Fantasy coming back with the ult, killing Swift Panda. With no shields to block it, we might be seeing Fantasy pop an ult here. Yep, he drops it on Zoma and Anti-SPK. However, Anti-SPK is able to get it. Argus and Blue killing Silver and Zoma. And Blue having the ult, hitting Just Steven, looking to take him down. And it is looking like there will not be... Or the recontest comes, but it is not long. Ooh, Anti-SPK ult does come out here. Blue able to take down Crane Dog. It is just the Developmental Unibeam Inducer looking for... Argus having ult again, taking down Zoma and Anti-SPK with the help of Tarun. And that is Silver going down. Just Steven contests again. Swift Panda contests again. This is just such a hard take, but DUI have taken it. And... oh, I forgot to change their score. They are 2-0. This is the final map. And we will be seeing another round 3 on Midtown. Fuck. Why are there so many flies in my room? Holy shit.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
You're leaking down there, Ultron.
No, I'm not. And you're misbehaving like a child star.
I know.
Alright. Taruna has swapped over to Hawkeye for this final point here. DUI are looking to do a strong spawn hold
Battle starts in 5.
and stop EFC from going out. Zomaloma still on the Hawkeye. So EFC has not swapped up their team at all. Silver goes down almost immediately to Tarun. And we see as DUI's comp has not changed much from their final attack. Blue back onto the Emma after this range swap. Zoma going down to Blue, and EFC is being stopped from rounding the corner. Alright, 30 seconds left on the attack here for EFC. Tarun taking down Silver. Argus ult already coming out, looking to sustain his team on the point and possibly get some kills. Alright, Super Wampum almost coming up on ult. Maximum Pulse coming out here. Max Pulse coming out, killing that stupid shark that I hate. Blue Dragon Flood killing Swift Panda in the Emma Frost duel, and Anti-SPK's ult does come out. But Tarun picks off Anti-SPK, and that is almost all she wrote. Argus having taken or used the team up beam. Blue, unfortunately, not getting anyone with his ult, but this is finally Shadowbow's ult coming out here. And Fantasy is looking to duel Zoma, unfortunately going down. However, Blue has taken down Silver, and the two tanks are looking to bully the crap out of Just Steven. However, Just Steven is off point with his ult, and DUI have held at spawn. Only 21 meters gone by EFC. DUI has 1 minute to capture the point and win this, making it their 12th map win if they do, tying them up in map wins with the first place team, Agents of Waffle. However, if Agents of Waffle wins any maps, there will be no tie for first place. We will see how that game goes when they go up against Wits. Did I get the fly? No, I didn't. Son of a bitch. Get out of my face. Holy shit. Fly won't fucking leave me alone. It's a tiny little fucker. Alright. For the attack, DUI choosing not to change their characters up too much. However, Tarun has gotten on the Captain America. I'm not sure if that will be sticking, but it could. And we see a very interesting swap here from EFC. They are going goats for the spawn hold. They have Swift Panda on the Thing, Silver on the Penny, and Zomaloma on the Magneto, with Anti-SPK still on the Cloak and Dagger, but Just Steven is on the Ultron, and Crane Dog is on the Sue Storm. Tarun is actually on a third support on the Sue Storm. So both teams have a Sue, and Randy is using, or sorry, Zero is using his bubble to take out Nest already. With that, Fantasy is using Overdrive already, looking to farm up his ult. We are already at the final fight because there is just one fight that needed to be won by DUI, and they've pushed all the way to the corner, not allowing the tanks to get off. Fantasy's just beaming down the tanks here, using Maximum Pulse. Unfortunately, it gets blocked by Crane Dog's thing here, but Ultron ult comes out from both Ultrons here, and that is a ult overlap from EFC. That could possibly be it. Swift Panda does go down, and Tarun uses his ult already. Fantasy able to beam down Just Steven. There are 4 left alive. Blue is using his ult, trying to stabilize here. Silver and Somaloma getting caught in the ult. Zero is looking to just do damage here. Silver is going to go down. Randy is looking to body block this portal. Zoma getting taken down by them. And Fantasy having Maximum Pulse, looking to just use it on Swift Panda and Zomalome and Anti-SPK, who is still alive. Anti-SPK, the last one alive. And with that, in 4 rounds, DUI have taken all of the points, getting their 12 map wins. They are 4-2, securing second place. And that is all she wrote. See you all soon.